Hello ladies and gentlemen, Mike Vonbeardingham here, and today we are doing a vocal analysis of Jon Bon Jovi. Now, I've been looking forward to doing this one for a while, because in my eyes, and my just humble opinion, Mr. Jon Bon is one of those singers that I don't think got the kind of recognition he should have done for what he can do as a singer. In the 80s and 90s, they're, stadium band, massive careers, hit after hit after hit. And that's just, from his songwriting point of view, he was a fantastic artist. But as a singer, his performances on record were absolutely brilliant. Real breathtaking ballads. Then when it pushed it to the hard rock stuff, his voice could handle it as well. But for some reason, he never got the same acclaim as sort of acknowledgement as other singers from that era, which I think is a trifle unfair, in my opinion. So we are going to look at Always, a classic ballad. Ladies love it, and the men do too, if we're honest. So we're going to jump straight in and see what's what. Scummy flat. And a broody teenage boy with pecs, who happens to look like a young Jon Bon, and very smug. All right, here we go.
This Romeo is bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up.
Nice breeze in the hair there. I would do the same, except I have nothing to breathe. So one of the first things we hear about Jon Bon's voice, there's a lot of breathiness. There's a little bit of vocal fry in there. There's a lot of character. A lot of the singers I cover have a lot of character in the voice. It's what I really like to listen to from various singers. So a lot of expression, great performance, one of those storytelling voices. So let's skip back and start picking it apart.
This Romeo is bleeding.
Right, so straight from the off, you can hear there's a kind of little swell up into his first note. This Romeo is bleeding. So we're not just going, this Romeo is bleeding. It's this Romeo is bleeding. So we've got a little bit of fry in there, a very slight amount of compression to give it that little husky tone. And the way he says bleeding, he says bleedin', if we have a listen.
This Romeo is bleeding.
And it's almost slurred. This Romeo is bleeding. So it's very sung in a very relaxed style, but with that little bit of grit. And this Romeo is bleeding. So just bleeding.
But you can't see his blood.
But you can't see his blood. Now he almost kind of doesn't say the D in blood. It's trailing off so much. But you can't see his blood. So it's sort of really pulling away, really letting the note drop off. It's a very nice touch.
It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up.
So it's nothing but some feelings that this old dog's kicked up. Now we'll have a listen to that again, because we need to start looking at his the accent he's using now. He's an American. He's a New Jersey lad. My American accent knowledge isn't great. So the accent he's singing in, it's American. That's as far as I'm going to go. And if we listen to the actual sound, skip back a bit more.
It's nothing but some feelings.
So the way he says feelings, it's nothing but some feelings. So it's nothing. So not nothing, nothing but some feelings. So it's feelings, not feelings, feelings. It's nothing but some feelings. And again, a little bit of compression, bit of support.
That this old dog.
So that, again, there's a bit more of that kind of American twang. That this old dog. When he says kicked up, listen to it closely how he says it.
Kicked up.
So it's almost like kicked up, U-R-P. Kicked up. Little bit of vibrato, not going crazy, just very gentle, very relaxed, very soulful. What a smug little arse. Look at that face. God, I just want to punch it.
It's been raining since you left me.
Right, the way it says, it's been raining since you left me. So it's not me, it's me. It's been raining since you left me. And again, it's kind of this almost whispered, slightly compressed, very breathy. It's been raining since you left me. Is that Alicia Silverstone? I think so. Oh, she was lovely.
Now I'm drowning in the flood.
Now you hear there was a little bit more. Now I'm drowning. He gives a little bit more compression, a little bit more gravel, a little bit more of that fry. In the flood. So let's have a listen to that again and try not to get distracted by Alicia Silverstone's flash of her bottom there.
It's been raining since you left me. Now I'm drowning.
So hear that. Now I'm drowning. A little bit of gravel there on the drowning.
In the flood.
In the flood. So I'm giving it a slight lip curl there to give it that flood bit of Elvis. Go, in the flood. Because if I do it without, in the flood, doesn't quite sound the same. In the flood. It's a bit of a And remember, Jon Bon's voice is again using that real kind of upper palate, quite nasally sounding, very sort of wide mouth. You look at his mouth, it's very wide. It's got to be for smiling at all the lovely ladies in the audience.
You see, I've always been a fighter.
Now, the way he says fighter is quite interesting here. See, I've always been a fighter. Because fighter. So let's have a listen again. Because he's giving it slightly more breathiness here.
In the flood. You see, I've always been a fighter.
So you can hear the amount. There's a lot of gargling going on in the back of that throat. See, I've always been a fighter. So he's actually got more sort of a natural gargle in his voice than I have. He's not pushing it that hard. It's using a lot of fry. See, I've always been a fighter.
But without you, I give up.
But without you, I give up. So again, using that lip curl on the give up. So let's carry on. Good hat, Alicia. Nice.
Now I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be.
No, I can't sing a love song. He's starting to bring in a bit more of the twang, a bit more compression, a little bit more gravel. So I can't sing a love song. Remember, give it a bit of that. Oh, I can't sing a love song. You can sort of go, you can over Jovi it and then rein it back in as much as you need.
Well, I guess I'm not that
I've skipped a bit. Hang on.
love song like the way it's meant to be.
Now you hear that line there. So I can't sing a love song. He's giving it more guts and more emotion, and then he cleans it up a little bit. What was it? I can sing a love song. What was it? I've forgotten the lyrics now.
Well, I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be.
Like the way it's meant to be. So again, really using sort of that stretch of the mouth, a lot of the upper palate sound, but he's cleaned it up a little bit there. So you've gone from, I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be. So you can hear the tones have changed. We're giving it sort of a lot more impact on the words we really want to get across. You know, I can't sing a love song. I just can't. There's like the way it's meant to be. So it's a really good sort of performance there. Again, one of the key things about any singer sort of really trying to draw you in is the storytelling narrative. If you just sung that whole line as, well, I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be, there's nothing to it. There's nothing to, hook you, draw you in, make you feel like you're involved in this story. As soon as you give it those dynamics, well, I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be, you can hear it's a completely different performance. And having the dynamics between those two lines means you don't kill the impact. Because if you were to push the whole thing, well, I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be, you've kind of lost the dynamic impact of the first line. So that's one of the key things that I love trying to get across when I'm doing these videos, is that diversity in a singer's voice to tell a story. It's so key and important. Again, great hat. I wish I had one like it.
Well, I guess I'm not that good anymore.
Again, more gravel. Well, I guess I'm not that good anymore. So let's listen to the individual pronouncements of those words.
Well, I guess I'm not that good anymore.
So, well, I guess I'm not that good anymore. And the more, let's have a listen once more.
I'm not that good anymore.
It's not as gravelly as I was doing. More. So there's a little trail down. Guess I'm not that good anymore. So just a little drop down at the end with a little bit of vibrato. Here we go.
But baby, that's just me. Yeah.
Okay, so this is where we're going to start getting into the more difficult territory. So, excuse me. As usual, whenever I do these videos, I've got a croaky voice, so it's going to be interesting to see what I sound like doing this.
Baby, that's just me. Yeah.
Please go a bit further back. So there he's giving it sort of a bit more guts on the sort of, I guess I'm not that good anymore, but baby, that's just me and I. So he's kind of giving it more compression, more gravel on the lead up to the sort of where he says me, and then he cleans it up for the me. So it's almost like making him sound a bit more vulnerable when he says the me. Baby, that's just... What is it? My memory's absolutely shot today. What did he just say?
But baby, that's just me, yeah.
Yeah. But baby, that's just me and I. So when he says the I, he's really opening up. But that me, as I said, is very tentative. It's softened down deliberately. Because if you push it too hard all the way into, baby, that's just me, it's giving the wrong kind of feel, the wrong impact. You're really expressionate. You're so emotional at this, but then when you say me, you're almost opening up your vulnerability in that line. It's so well done.
I will love you.
So we've got the will love you. Will love you. So there's a little bit of compression, but it's quite clean if you listen to how he's singing it there. Baby. So it's almost, it's not baby, it's baby. Baby. A little bit of vibrato at the end there.
Always.
So it's fairly clean. Always.
I'll be there forever and a day.
So skip back. So he's, again, still fairly clean, but there's a lot of strength, a lot of good support behind that. And I'll be there. Now he gives it a bit more guts on the forever and a day. So you got that. Forever and a day. And again, drops it down a little bit softer. Still got a bit of gravel to it, but it's, again, given that dynamic in that line. So let's hear that again. Now, it's almost like you got forever and a day. So he's not really pronouncing the words like forever and a day. They're a little bit blended together. Again, nice and clean. Oh, nice. Right, so you got, it's fairly clean, but with a lot of support. So you got, I'll be there till the stars don't shine, till the heavens burst. Here, I'm a bit crackly at the moment. Trouble singing a bit clean. It's been a heavy weekend gig-wise. So, till the stars don't shine. So he gives that shine. Interesting. You hear my voice again. Shine. It sounds like it's auto-tuned. Let's try that a little bit again. Remember, I'm not warmed up for any of this. I'm just going straight into it.
I'll be there till the stars don't shine, till the
Stars don't shine. That's better. So it's giving that real rah in the voice just to give it, and the whole pull away from the microphone isn't just for effect. It helps you deliver those notes that you're trying to hit. So, I'll be there till the stars don't shine. That kind of rah. That helps you give that inflection and sound.
heavens burst and the words don't rhyme. I know when I die.
So again, the heavens burst and the words don't rhyme. And again, it's that same thing, rhyme. Pulling it away gives that sound, that kind of roar to it. And again, it's compressed, really supporting. Bit of gravel in there as well.
You'll be on my mind when I love
They're dialing it down.
always. When I know when I die. You'll be on my mind when I love you.
So, when I die, you'll be on my mind. Too gravelly. When I die, you'll be on my mind, and I love you always. When he says always, it's really ways, really pulls it wide. So let's have a try at that whole chorus, see how I do. We'll find out in a minute. Right, so see if I can make it work.
And I'll be there forever and a day. Always, I'll be there till the stars don't shine, till the heavens burst and the words don't rhyme. And when I die, you'll be on my mind, and I love you always.
Oh, my voice is so gravelly at the moment. It's really, really crackly. Too much mucus going on. But you can kind of hear the sort of things that I'm trying to describe in there going on in there. So maybe before I do these videos in future, I'll have a proper warm-up, so I'm not just going into these hard things without practice. Because believe me, having a warm-up will make a vast difference whenever you're singing. But I'm pushed for time, so I've just come in here and just steam straight in, which probably isn't a good idea, let's be honest. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been of some help. And any questions, as I always say, any questions, any advice I can give, any suggestions from you guys on how I can make these vocal videos better. So I've got a burp I'm trying to keep down. Please do let me know, because I'm always looking to improve them. Any suggestions from you guys or anything you'd like to know, I'd greatly appreciate you asking. So if you like what you see, click and subscribe. Like and subscribe even. If this video doesn't do what you'd hope, I may redo it, say when my voice is in a little bit of a better condition. But even though it's a bit fatigued, I hope it still gives you an idea and a bit of a glimpse of looking into what makes up Jon Bon's voice. So, hope you've enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. All the best. And enjoy your week and weekend. Tatty bye.